Sentebale, here she comes, ladies.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So last video, we talked about Meghan's longtime hatred of women and how she used it to bring out Christopher Boozy and abuse women online and on social media and to platform them, etc. And now I want to talk about how another aspect of Meghan's abusive behavior and how this has led to no end of problems for Meghan and Harry, because no matter how many powerful PR agencies they hire, Meghan's behavior always shows her bossy, demanding, prima donna, obnoxious behavior. For example, this one, when she bossed around, I don't remember her title, Dr. Sophie Chandauco, head of Sentebale, I believe legal affairs or something. I can't remember her exact title, but she's, after this video came out, so they did this last minute. They had to move this polo game because Meghan wanted to have Netflix cameras on it. So Dr. Sophie had to rearrange everything, and then Meghan was very dismissive and snotty towards her. And everybody could see that just from this video, right? Dr. Sophie didn't say anything to anyone. This video came out and people were calling out Meghan for being abusive towards Dr. Chandauco, treating her like that. And then Meghan had Harry call Dr. Sophie and say, hey, you've got to make a statement. You've got to make a statement clearing this up and saying that you love Meghan and you and Meghan are best friends, blah, blah, blah. And she replied, no, I'm not part of your PR. I'm not here to push Meghan's agenda and praise her. Well, then that resulted in the Sussex Squad, Harry and Meghan's Sussex Squad, harassing her so badly that Dr. Sophie Chandauco had to shut down her Twitter account to stop the abuse. Like right here, boss of Prince Harry's Sentebale charity shuts down her social media as she's trolled by the Sussex Squad after accusing the Duke of harassment and bullying. Right, so Harry was bullying her to say, come out and say Meghan's great. And she said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not your PR. So then the Sussex Squad harassed and abused her. And of course, this led to a lawsuit against Prince Harry. So African charity Sentebale sues estranged founder Prince Harry for libel. So now all of this occurred. Why? Because Meghan Markle had to boss around, had to boss around Dr. Sophie. Meghan's own behavior was displayed, and Meghan tried to clean it up afterwards by having somebody squawk about how great she is. And when that person didn't cooperate, then the Sussex Squad comes out, and now we got the lawsuits flying. And all because of Meghan's bad behavior being caught on film. So this is just one example, right? There's so many examples of Meghan, being nasty on film and trying to cover it up. So that's one example. Another example is her trip to Australia. The very first picture that was taken was this poor, unfortunate girl who, lucky for her, she was being released from the hospital. But Meghan got her satanic hands on her. And my gosh, if this doesn't look witchy and satanic, I don't know what does. It looks like, my goodness. We all know the Satanists go for the children, right? I'm telling you, she looks exactly like Abramovich there. It's just so creepy. Just the evilness of Meghan just oozes out of every picture. It's like the truth is there. It's right in plain sight. And this poor girl, and I got this video from TRG off of Twitter. You can see the poor girl puts her arms behind her because Meghan kept grabbing her arms. So the poor little thing, she puts her arms behind her in a defensive move to keep Meghan from grabbing her hands and grabbing her arms. Oh my goodness, right? Look at her. She puts her arms behind like this witchy woman is going to grab my arms, my hands, Really unbelievable. This poor girl. and she looks absolutely miserable. She's refusing to look at Meghan. She's got her arms behind her. The poor thing's just getting out of the hospital, okay? She's not 100% cured yet. I'm sure she has a lot of healing to do. And she's got this, and she's almost out the door, but this witch stops her. And she's got this witch clawing at her. And the poor thing, she just does not want to be there. You know, you can see she is just like, get me out of here. I don't see you. I don't want you touching my hands. I mean, this girl's suffering here, okay? We're looking at child abuse here, plain and simple. There's no other way to look at it. Meghan should have left her alone. But Meghan couldn't help herself. She decided to get her hands all over her big man hands. And what happened after this, again, in Meghan's style, Meghan is caught being inappropriate and behaving inappropriately and evilly, I might add. They have the mother come out, and her Sussex squad posted this. She writes, the mom of this pretty little girl has spoken, but if you read carefully what the mother says here, the mother says, yes, met them today after being discharged from the hospital admission at RCH. Meghan stopped to talk to my little daughter, or to my daughter. Everyone can have their negative opinions, but I know this made quite a lot of people happy this morning, and in a place where there is so much sadness, then that's a positive in my opinion. So she doesn't say my daughter was happy, because quite obviously her daughter was not happy to have Meghan pawing all over her and using her and exploiting her for her own PR, for her own media. No, she says, the mother says, yeah, I know this made quite a few people happy. And the mother's thinking, not me, not my daughter, right? But still, Meghan's team are behind this. They contacted the mother saying, could you please say something? Because they knew how bad this looked, and everybody was talking about how horrible this is. Meghan's pawing this poor child that looks obviously miserable being with her. So that's the second one. So in this case, she had the mother. Now, in the first case with Dr. Sophie, Harry tried to get Dr. Sophie to come out and say something like this, like, oh, no, it was a wonderful time. You know, Meghan's wonderful. We're best friends. And she wouldn't do it. God bless Dr. Sophie, because she stuck to her ground. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. But this mother came out. They pushed this mother into it. Maybe they bribed her. I don't know. And this is a repeated thing with Meghan. She's caught behaving badly on camera, and she turns around and pushes other people to say, no, tell people not to believe what they see. Gaslight them for me, right? And the latest example, of course, is the death stare that I covered in the last video, and I know many people have covered this because this went viral. I mean, Meghan's bad behavior goes viral because Meghan's all over the damn place. And this was her former Bill Gates employee here, Sarah Fosmo. Oops. Okay, well, I had some technical difficulties in that I did a whole reading and it wasn't recorded. So I'm just going to throw some cards here. It's going to be a little quicker. Basically, to look at now, we know that Meghan had tried to get Dr. Sophie to come out and defend her. She had sent Harry over to, scold Dr. Sophie, and then it punished her with bad publicity and the Sussex Squad for not defending Meghan. And then they had the mother of that little girl come out and claim that everything was great. Meghan, it was wonderful what Meghan did, even though that picture speaks for itself. So now we're going to look at, now we have not heard from Sarah Fosmo. So I want to look at, now Sarah Fosmo is supposed to be a very tough person. She's like a high up in Bill Gates's business. So it looks like she can handle Megalodon better than most. So how is she feeling about going viral with this clip? And I get 2 of Pentacles reversed. So things unbalanced. Harry and Meghan and her just things out of their control, out of her control. And this, just a bit disturbing there. Dropping the ball there. Page of Wands. Yeah, so she is reading all of the media and comments about it, and observing, but I don't see her doing anything about it. Let's see. Is she going to do anything about it? Is she going to come out and say anything? Even to a friend of a friend going to come out and say, I know Sarah. She says everything's great, Oh, King of Cups. Maybe it's Marcus. For some reason, my first thought was Marcus when I saw this. I don't know if he's going to pull something together or a PR person, someone adjacent to them who is going to have someone say something, possibly, or is advising on this. I've got 3 of Wands reversed. So I get the idea that they're trying to distract with other things like Harry and Ukraine and all that nonsense of him and Trump. That's pretty much taken center stage the past couple of days, moving away from this viral video. So I do see distraction. Okay, so this could be a PR person using other articles, other events to distract, particularly Harry's trip to the Ukraine here, lecturing the world on how they should handle the Ukraine. So yeah, I think the idea, she was disturbed by it. She was caught off guard with it, wasn't expecting it. And then they just said, hold on, we're going to put out a bunch of other puff pieces in a day or two. So this will pass, right? But how does Sarah Fosmo really feel about Meghan? How does she really feel about her? You have a psychopath like that giving you a look like that. It's going to be pretty disturbing. Oh my goodness. Wheel of Fortune. And this Wheel of Fortune, you have this, like, my first thought was death. It's like a death looking figure there, a faceless figure. So I think she does see Meghan as kind of a witch, kind of someone who is evil. She knows that. And of course, again, this woman worked for Bill Gates, so she's used to working for evil, satanic people. So she does see Meghan as not human and a robot and hermit reversed. Of course, Harry as well. Harry, she's more attuned to Harry and knows that Meghan is just benefiting from the hapless has-been over here, the reversed hermit. So she, tolerates the psychopathology of the robot here, the inhuman woman here, who is Wheel of Fortune, which is, unexpected good luck. Megalodon is an unexpectedly lucky yacht girl, as we know, because she bagged that prince that has been. So she sees Meghan as a very lucky robot here, married to, her drug addict, dumb prince, right? So she knows who she's working for. She doesn't have, she knows exactly what's what here. So I think she feels like Meghan is not, she's not up for the task. She's been lucky, but luck isn't going to take you the whole way there, right? I do get 9 of Cups reverse, which tells me that she's not happy working with Meghan. Meghan's never satisfied. And it's a very unhappy, unsatisfying workplace that she'd rather not be in. And also this can pertain to Harry and Meghan's over-the-top arrogance, wanting to be treated like royalty, and their excessiveness and just over the topness, and it's overwhelming, it's ridiculous, it's absurd, it's over the top. Yeah. So she sees them as arrogant, spoiled, excessive, drug addicts as well. It's like a card. It could be a card of over drinking, overindulging, and Harry and Meghan, but particularly Harry was on camera rubbing his nose constantly. It was so obvious. So what is sun and a lot of sunshine sacks, or a lot of publicity on them. They do get so much attention with their PR, and they do have powerful friends and allies and whatnot, of course, with the NATO, World Economic Forum, the royal family, not least of all. So she knows they're very powerful. They're idiots, but they're powerful idiots. So she plays along with them and does what she can. All right. So is Sarah, my question was, is Sarah Fosmo going to come out and make a statement of some sort, or put out a video or have a friend say something to the press. What is she gonna? Is she gonna do anything with this? Okay, Ace of Cups reverse. So very unhappy workplace right now for her. This made things very difficult for her to deal with Meghan, because Meghan's very jealous. And I got Seven of Swords, having this come out unexpectedly. I don't think, obviously, Meghan's deceits, Meghan's criminal, psychopathic behaviors that they work hard to cover were revealed here. And so it's made her job more difficult, because Meghan's going to be more emotionally having a tantrum and lashing out. And so Meghan is, I think, being nasty with her and is being, picky and trying to blame her. I think Meghan blames her completely. So Meghan doesn't blame herself. She never blames herself. Harry and Meghan are never admit to their mistakes. They always blame someone else. And so in this case, I think Meghan is blaming Sarah Fosmo. And Sarah Fosmo's very unhappy. But is Sarah Fosmo going to say anything? Is she going to say anything? Hanged Man. Oh, she's going to be the quiet victim here, because Meghan is torturing her on the rack for sure, figuratively speaking. So she is the victim here. She's been hung out to dry. Oh, High Priestess reverse. Yes, the High Priestess is secrecy. I could take that as excessive secrecy, but also craziness as well. But I could take this as excessive. I'm going to take it as excessive here, because Meghan is crazy and she is victimizing, and blaming entirely all of this on Sarah Fosmo. So now Sarah Fosmo has to deal with her craziness and keep it very quiet, because everyone knows if you work for Meghan Markle, you don't dare speak to the press, because any attention away from Megalodon, Meghan sees it as you're just getting shine because of me, and I'm going to destroy you. Just like she destroys YouTubers who dare exercise their freedom of speech. So, yeah, I don't see Sarah Fosmo saying anything about this. I think she knows how Harry and Meghan are Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but they're wealthy and powerful. And, of course, they are friends with Bill Gates, which is why who works with Harry and Meghan now at the behest of Bill Gates. She moved over to work with them. Yeah. So there you have it. So I think that Meghan is upset. How is Meghan treating her? I think Meghan's treating her pretty badly. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, the spoiled brat. Wannabe Duchess who doesn't know how to act like a lady at all. And everybody dislikes. There we go. Ooh, totally evil. Yeah, so this is the evil Duchess here, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Devil. So I think that Sarah Fosmo better look out, because Meghan and her evil witch friends, they're going to be, out for her. Because, again, Meghan does blame her for it, and Meghan is satanic. So, yeah. I would tell Sarah to get a new job, like now. Because, yeah, Meghan's a Satanist, and she's going to be doing some evil spell work on her or something else. Make her life miserable, because that's what Meghan does. She likes making people's lives miserable, just like her Sussex squad, who are just like her. So there you have it. Things are getting more and more nasty and evil for Sarah Fosmo working with Megalodon. Not a surprise. Meghan hates anyone that gets more attention than her. And yeah, there you have it. There's no ends to the abuse she'll dish out. So I hope you found this interesting. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.